All right, thanks so much. It's President's Day, and boy, have we got a treat for you here today. We've got living history right here with us. That's thanks to our good buddy Craig Gottlieb from HistoryHunter.com. You also know him from Pawn Stars. He's the go-to guy whenever the stars of that show need an expert on military artifacts, especially weaponry. Craig, it's great to see you again.
Happy President's Day.
Yeah, same to you. And let's remind folks that you're local here in town, so if they have items that they want to talk to you about, or they're looking for a particular item, they can go to HistoryHunter.com.
Come see me.
And come see you, and you're right here in town.
Yep.
So, very cool. All right, you brought us some things today that I just, you know, you want to reach out and touch, but you think, nope, not without Craig's permission.
Touching is allowed.
Okay.
Touching is allowed.
This right here that I am touching was handled by the first president of the United States, George Washington.
Yes, you know who General Fry was, right?
General Fry.
I don't. I didn't
Me
until
neither.
I saw this sword. This
Okay.
is a sword that was presented by General Washington to General Fry. Go ahead and hold it.
Okay, so this was
That was actually touched by General Washington in 1776.
Wow.
Yeah.
And was this as a reward of some type?
We don't know. Fry became a general in the Continental Army in 1776, and then he retired in 1776. So it could have been a promotion gift or a retirement gift.
You know, I got to tell you, Craig, and I'll let you have it back here in a second, let you put it down. It is overwhelming sometimes, and this has got to be what attracted you to this in the first place, when you realize General Washington himself handled this.
It's incredible.
There's nothing else quite like that sensation to connect you to history.
It's like a little time machine. You hold it, you close your eyes, you're back in the Revolution. Right. I mean, it's incredibly rare.
I'm going to let you
thank you.
handle that and put it back down, just so I don't do anything improper. You brought us a couple other things as well.
Yeah,
but I mean, you know, you kind of...
Well, you started with the big piece
with the big stuff right here, didn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Well, what's this right here?
Well, you know, before you get that, President's Day.
Right.
It used to not be President's Day until 1971.
It was just Washington's birthday, wasn't it?
Or was it Lincoln's birthday?
Right.
Well, you know, Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday are within 2 weeks of one another.
And we celebrated them separately when we were little kids in school.
That's true. Well, it was,
at least I did.
Yeah, I didn't. I was born in 1971.
Okay.
And in 1971, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act. I had to get some notes on my arm here. Good thing. What was the... Yeah.
Done like a true Marine.
There you go.
This gentleman is a retired Marine, by the way, in case you didn't know that about Craig. I got all the info I need.
Yeah, but they did that so they could create more three-day weekends. So Congress did something right. I get 3-day weekends because my birthday's February 19th, so it was a good thing for me. But when they did that, it sort of obscured the original meaning of President's Day. But so generally, excuse the pun, we celebrate Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday. So,
okay.
One more Washington thing.
This is a Washington thing.
This is a copper etch original. It's from 1778, and it's a political cartoon. Take a closer look. You have Washington here. This was printed during the war. He's standing on some English writs, and he's holding the Declaration of Independence. He's looking sort of smug. And then he's got his horse in the background. And you're looking at the business end of the horse, and the horse is about to do something.
It's got it. When the horse's tail comes up, something's about to happen.
Something's going to happen. And so this was meant for a British audience, sort of like, Pound Sand England. And so, yeah, it's neat. It's an original political cartoon.
Wow. I mean, it's just, again, this is incredible.
And it was printed during the Revolution. So.
Wow. When you find these things, you know, I know that you're in the business of finding artifacts, authenticating them, and then passing them on to people that would like to have them. Are there things that you just can't let go of?
Well, like this here. This was purchased for $25. It's an original copy of the Republican platform from 1860, back to Lincoln. Okay,
so this spells out what the Republicans were standing for and what the platform they were running on.
Yeah.
And this was printed back when?
1860.
1860, this is printed. So, by the way, who won that election?
Let's see. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
There you go. Well, this was an invitation to war for the South because of the 19 points. 16 of them we're going to end slavery. And guess what? 2 other interesting things about this, and this is what's exciting about looking at an artifact. In this, I think point 19, there's an immigration platform. So they're still they're dealing with...
So we still haven't figured
that out.
Yeah,
exactly. And also, if you look at point 17, they use the phrase crimes against humanity to describe slavery.
Right.
And where do we know that term from?
And today we hear crimes against humanity.
Yeah, the Holocaust, crimes against humanity. That's the first time that phrase was ever used.
So our country, a relatively young country still, is still grappling with the same things that Lincoln was grappling with, and this is proof of it right here. And when you hold this, I mean, it came from that time. Again, I'm going to hand that carefully back to you. HistoryHunter.com is the website. That's where people can go. They can get in touch with you. If you've got folks, if you've got things that you want Craig to take a look at, you're not sure if they're valuable, get in touch with him. If you're looking for something in particular, you're a type of collector. Well, I certainly understand it. I certainly get it, and I know Craig does. But what was the very first thing you collected? Any idea?
Oh, let's see. I bought, my father gave me a bayonet when I was 7 years old. A rusty World War II bayonet. Great gift for a kid.
Right.
But it got me started things military. But, you know, I quickly learned that you don't have to just look at history or read about it. You can hold it and you can own it. And it's not that, it doesn't cost that much.
And again, thanks for your service in the Marines as well. You kind of know what you're doing.
Mark?
Kind of know what you're talking about here. Always a pleasure, Greg. Great to see you. HistoryHunter.com. Okay, up next, some inspiration to help you tackle that do-it-yourself home project. We're talking to the local designers from right here in San Diego who made it big, taking home the top prize in TV's Row House Showdown. And then using color to create your dream home. The Home Pro Show is here this morning with professional advice for choosing a color palette to complement your personality and your lifestyle.